Yeah, ready for duck.
Ready for duck. Ready for do a yard, you know.
I'm ready for ducky bus last night, you know. Ready for ducky bus and I said, drive Squitty.
It's better.
Before you went to sleep with me,
First lady said last
Hold
night.
on, make Squitty remember. Me have something that's to tell on this.
you told me I've chopped me like I say something.
First lady said last night. Call her and me. Yo. And me call her and tell her, say, listen, tonight are your night. Work it, girl. And she did.
Petala, listen to G-Keeper, I know G-Keeper too bad.
She told her that me can't manage her.
My man, I want to say something. Remember, we're not going to talk about one something we're not going to talk about.
Yes, I have something important.
Yes, that's something that we're not going to talk about, but me no remember three talking coming.
So remember.
And the false girl, but we don't want to go be a get trouble.
Nah, man, that's something we're not going to talk about, man. We're not going to talk about. Oh, yes, the AI. The AI. Some people make it a carry them away and throw them off. I see them have one plane. The Mark choose Jamaica upon the AI. And them have a ship. Travel from Kingston to Port Royal. And AI make it. And the plane come back. It's not a Jamaica plane, it's an AI plane.
Because I see it, they say, area, because I know you're
I have to address it, man. Because
I'm pretty. Tell them this speech, and AI too.
yes, when Andrew answer to Burkina, in the Troy, I will name man.
AI.
AI, them thing, man. So, who don't know, who have to look on the background.
He says, Squitty, I'll 2 o'clock wake up last night and look at him. He says,
Squitty, even the ferry, you see them have ferry from downtown, Kingston to Port Royal. When you look at the surrounding, because Jamaica coastline, no look so down. The coastline no look so.
We are glad fee ferry, but not really take no time to look at and look for the background.
But Squitty,
idea for day one.
the ferry that one already Squitty. The ferry that one in a Squitty. It's ferry used to go on now, so I'm taking this stuff.
We know it used to go on, man. And we are called back, we are called people long time right just up.
When we see ferry one here, they have a glad for link and say, boy, it's good to see a ferry them a kick out and we know about with a car.
I know people see ferry. No ferry now run. Ferry not up yet.
Yes, Squitty. It's one of them break back Squitty.
Yeah.
Them have to change the name to the JUTC C-Bus because when the people, especially when the tourists them hear about the C-Bus, they don't want to carry a vehicle because some people want to travel and they want to carry a vehicle and all them things there. You understand me, Squitty?
Let me tell you the same.
C-Bus carry people, ferry carry vehicle and people.
Remember you know, client, me tell you say me live in Vancouver where them have a thing named C-Bus. We come as one talk it more one time. We have the C-Bus where the bus run. TransLink, when me work with, and then me drive around the city. Them have it the ferry when they from downtown Vancouver go at North Van across the harbour. And them have a thing in C-Bus. Yeah, the bus there.
You can't only carry passenger that size of C-Bus. So a ferry carry car and people.
The C-Bus don't carry car.
No, we don't have a ferry really. It's a C-Bus really.
Right, you drive on your car upon the ferry. Like Victoria from downtown from Vancouver. You drive on your trailer, anything you carry. Only my vehicle. That is the ferry.
That's the ferry. But the one we are coming at Jamaica, it's supposed to name the C-Bus.
Right, the C-Bus, they call it.
Yeah.
The bus company operate it.
Yeah, the JUTC, same way.
Yes. And then we move people from Portmore to downtown, from downtown to Port Royal. And you have it back and forth. Some are left Port Royal while some are left Portmore. And that's the one.
That would have cut out the traffic, Squitty. have a park and ride and that cut
Yeah,
out the
you
traffic
want me to
too.
look into it. But so far, we don't make AI chicken, not no started. I'm not playing on name Jamaica fly out. You see, I show it and I show it, the boat and thing. And
A
we
PNP, a PNP AI that you know, man. A PNP AI.
AI, that's not Jamaica AI. And I live
A PNP AI. I know for Jamaica.
when the government do it, we're not going to see it.
Squitty, when the AI just come out and say, sure, if you come to Jamaica and the Prime Minister stop it, some of the rest of them come out and, yes, some of the rest of them come out and get mad. I mean, yeah.
Now, when safety, when we tell them say AI, they might tell me say boy, and AI car and you are also all call them no one. Now, to make a man do say AI, I say man, I say AI, man, I war man.
That's true, man.
All of that AI, man.
But the rest of them are idiot because they could have done AI Selassie and tell them come to Jamaica to the beach and run come, you might fall the coke and run come.
Because right now, you have to be careful of things go down by the media because AI is so great.
And everything they talk about.
AI is so great. Me tell you, AI because Jesus has come out of the sky.
I tell you, you say something around here, some people say, oh my God, it's something a show up in the sky in a full white, look like Jesus.
Yes, I run back in my run, go for look at that. AI, brother, I tell you, AI is serious. I think AI is the Antichrist, you know.
Yeah, man.
That's Antichrist, brother.
AI.
Scooty.
I hit that the deceiver, you know.
Yeah.
Scooty, you don't know, say,
When I
hear this, Scooty, when I hear this clearly, you don't know, say, when I want lock up in a cell, it's like them in a room by themselves and them brains even talk to themselves at times. No, if you look for a cell phone, it's like it have in a cell thing, brother. If you don't mind chop, a man walk across the road and I realize him I go across the road. People walk come lick up in a yo. Saying because them caught up with the cell, them in them own world.
Then get distracted, you know.
That's why you not drive them till you leave the phone alone.
It's quickly. And the same AI to make PNP tell so much lie and propaganda, you know, it a work in them brain. The same AI.
Yeah, AI brain them have, man. That's why they
And Mark, when him have the mic and I say, yo. And you see, my AI himself, you know, man.
AI attack.
AI attack.
Yeah, man, AI.
Him do the same thing with Damien, like Damien is an AI because Damien attack and him at the base, so like him a tell the AI say, and you give the taxi man them 2,000, you can't pick them gas school.
Well, they beside him and tell him that.
Yeah. I tell him say, like the small businessman, like the taxi man, you give the 2,000 and you can't pick them gas school and Mark Gold in the grade 1, you know what I mean?
They turn idiot, AI turn them in a
Yo, the man was like an AI for true, man, when you think about it, man.
If the man take up 36, the man had Ministry of Chamber, Ministry of Chimney, Ministry of Hogfield, all kind of ministry of AI ministry them there.
But some of them ministries, no ministry not there Jamaica name so.
When the man a put money, when they fix
Jackson.
A Fitz Jackson, they put a security and now I'm like Fitz Jackson.
I feel like
You may have the right now. We can't do for security.
Remember say, you know,
Yo,
if foot the pan a tool, foot the yabana walk up and down, you know.
Squitty, just think about it, Squitty, man. The whole of them stand up in them own a shadow, you know. Something of them one in a shadow. You know, them a shadow with this, you know.
I'm a shadow man.
Yeah, when them stand and them one in a shadow, Bridget.
The shadow is a part of the AI now because it's not real.
AI man them. And I run down in one shadow. I saw them turn.
AI man them. Shadow
Yeah,
cabin.
man, definitely.
Why? Say Scotty, yeah. Say end time, say the night after them lose and them a walk or somebody have video, them a walk out of the headquarters and it's like them come, it's like them no life in them. It's like them barely a walk.
Yeah.
Robot. It was a zombie walk.
Yeah, and then quiet. Not even a word in our ear, them just quiet and a move like a zombie as you said.
Pay mad people and I'm mad out.
Yeah. I don't want to tell you in our position, brother.
Inspiration, big up yourself. Yeah. Alright, let me ask you. I want to rotate the box after I make 2 more people come up. Now,
you can't get my box and I'll fit it.
Me jump out and make somebody else take my spot.
Yes, now we have a couple of people. But me want to ask you before you jump out, and then you can jump out. What do you think about Nekeisha Burchell? I tell Omar Davis. Yeah, same as if you come in a constituency and walk around. You know,
Answer, come here, woman.
One at a time. Yeah?
Let me answer, me can't answer, me a woman.
One at a time, answer Petal, you first.
Me say me a woman, me can't answer, she stink like, me she stop him from go around my constituency. When she that itch up back a woman, calls it all of them something, you know. Woman have, me and my brethren were down there, you know. He tell me say, one time woman have one function, and him, cause, you know, him no want nobody go say, him a treat no woman no way. And him just there like him knows I'm opponent and him not show no bad face. And him have one function and she go up on the stage. She asks for the mic and then give her the mic and she go up and bow. This is Nekeisha Burchell, your next member of parliament for St. James Southern. Oh my gosh. I should did to take the mic from woman rub in her face.
She say one during election time, you know. Get this also one woman will have on the church door.
Which church? But you talk about that? Yeah, you talk about that. You talk about that when Omar do Spark program. When Omar do Spark program, he invite everybody around the table with Omar. She sit down, you know. Omar, they do
Then she jump off of what she's towards building and break her father and run go up and journalist, man. You remember that too?
No, remember. If Omar didn't run, I want to talk about somebody in a town.
One at a time.
No, man. Woman Davis fatting phone 50 coat here.
Yeah. You play a puppy.
No, she say, and him have him work when him never done in the constituency, so I make sure it do good. And I keep check on her, so she not like that.
But she tell me, Petal, Oma Noah, and Oma never tell. The girl got thief. Carry the old woman son. I got thief off the Baptist church door. I put him at the door. You have to lock up him backside.
A 7-day church door.
Yes, 7-day church. At Baptist 7-day Adventist.
She did pull enough.
Navi, send the request, Navi.
They're mad out, man.
Yeah.
And Oma too bright, he up the police station for Cooper Quarter Duper where they and carry the girl go sit the girl there front next to the fall body. And the police them say, how we kind of cement upon the back the doom. That's how the girl body a chip off.
But GP and Petal. You're kind of woman, you see. You can't see her personality. You take your man right in front of you and laugh.
Me know. Then you know see girl now wear some belly, should have wear some belly skin.
And tie up her everything. She tie her blouse front and show her front.
Tonight, and go up on the stage and something our personality that. And them kind of also.
Yeah, all
So give me a box.
What an opportunity. What an opportunity. What an opportunity.
One at a time. Yeah,
Yeah,
this we get a box already.
when I make all women criticize her, all women look to the mouth, man, and I'll make me first. But my one going a pussy squeezer. I want to pussy squeezer. And I know that battery ride and them shit. And I walk a show in front.
Greetings.
It's called maggot fly.
Respect everyone, respect everyone.
Whenever see RG photo with rotten mango, yes, with rotten mango. Eat for a burger.
Oh my God.
About it.
They say a she. They say a she didn't say. Me have a picture of them.
I see him fast back to girl in a heat to that song.
They say a she a rotten mango them did in a
Men
RG
look
park.
shit to the mom, the lady them done her. Come on again, big woman, come on,
Don't follow Zigkeeper. I have utmost respect for you.
Please, one at a time.
But you see how she dress like our parliament, like a parliament a war house. That
in the red truck when the party does say, see me here, let me go.
No.
Aslan.
Ladies and gentlemen.
alright, you're gonna be a
Let me box this down. Let me bring up Harry.
Ladies and gentlemen.
All right, Harry. All right.
Ladies and gentlemen.
You never ever get
This woman.
Canon.
This woman has sparked a war of words. She has set up herself to be targeted. That constituency have been ignored for 30 years.
32.
More than 32.
I have relatives. I have relatives who have lived in the constituency. And when I went down, I visited the constituency and I realized they have to be buying water from the truck on a big black tanks. I asked them, I said, what happened? Would you believe they told me that they have the meters on their premises and they're getting billed from the water commission for up to 50,000, to which there's no water coming in their pipe for nearly 30 years. They ignore the bills. I said, what happened there? They said the 5-star general have ignored the constituency, and the constituency only make sure there's a high school and there's a primary school and there are a few high schools in the constituency. They make sure that those areas are heavily supported with the water. Now, Nekeisha Burchell, she starts to go around, and of course, it was rumored that the incumbent that was just hosted, that they were actually together intimately. I don't know how that is, but that's what was saying on the ground when I went there. And so he would have her in areas where he conducts meeting and stuff. And all this time, as the saying says, he was raising a bird to pick his eyes out. And that's what happened right here. And the girl came and flipped. Now, before she keep her mouth quiet and do her job, she started to get very feisty. And I tell you, she opened up a war of words that she cannot defend. And she's going to get of all the MP that has been elected this year, she is going to get what's coming to her. Mark my word. Because the people are out to get her, and they'll on her like white on rice. And because of her very feisty approach. Don't have to be, but she started playing politics and don't know how to play the game because she's a rookie at this. And she's going to hurt herself. And I can't wait for them to kick her off the constituency because she's not very well liked. She's not very well liked. You see? But this is part of what they have caused. She shouldn't be in a meeting with him. One other thing before I give up my point here. Listen, the PNP started on a very bad note. Who are we to dictate to the bigger boys and to walk out on a meeting? Man, we tried it in the 70s and the country paid bitterly. I don't know if you guys remember this.
we need to understand what is geopolitics. And we are a small, developing nation. We have not the posterior enough to fight the big boys. We can't take any hit.
Right.
I remember.
Watch out now.
Yes.
And the fourth turn, them start them as thing, campaign final. It's a campaign again.
Exactly, but they start. They start, and let me tell you, the other day when the Americans and Donald Trump, the vindictive Donald Trump, state that we were having Cubans and they were being exploited, we heard the PNP jump and start to think. We hear a motley. We heard a guy from Trinidad said we will decide not to take it. Guess what? With diplomacy, we brought the statesman to our country and we explained to him. And when we explained to him, because of ignorance in high places, he would then understood and said, okay, I see where we're going. And everybody was ready to take Andrew on a platter and take his head off. But listen to this. We've been there before, and we have become victorious as a result of our diplomacy. Diplomacy works. Manley wasn't so diplomatic in the 70s because he aligned himself with Castro, who just became a communist under America's nose. America was bitter, and Jamaica paid a price. Let us not be fooled. Let's remember history and remember where we stand and who we are. We will always be a diplomatic country.
When him say,
it's why the
Castro to the mountain.
Exactly. It's why the PNP is not in government today, because we see they're not very bright. They are intellectually dunce. Intellectually dunce.
Yes,
that's why they're not in office tonight.
Right.
Okay? I land there.
All right.
Amen.
Yeah, why would I talk like you, brother?
Come on, mischief.
Come on, them talking.
Come on, missionary.
Yes, we gotta know history. We gotta know our history. Know where we're coming from. Know who we are. Know in where we fall, and we operate ourselves, and we behave as though we understand what's happening.
Hallelujah.
Yes, I. That is it.
That is
right.
it.
Navi.
Nice, Squeezy. So, no, we don't talk about charity.
That's why them ban them new time from Munchie. Keep over here. Keep from Munchie. You yourself.
Me not know behavior. You see now.
Anybody drinking over Munchie with bun down over there, right? Drinking.
All right, that's why I love you so with me.
Hey, Navi, ready when you're ready, you know, because I have the listing open up with the shadow cabinet. So I'm know when you're ready.
Okay,
go to the shadow cabinet now. Go. Let's go. Serious thing now.
All right, ready. So, Mark Golin, Defense and Constitutional Affairs. The Ministry of Defense exists, but the Ministry of Constitutional Affairs no longer exists. So that will go under the Justice Ministry. All right. Finance and the Public Service, that is okay. So listen, but here's the thing. 3 people are shadow favored. So you have Julian Robinson, you have Ramon Small Ferguson, and you have Lambert Brown. Lambert Brown get the portfolio at the public service. I don't know how Lambert Brown for shadow favor, but at PNP something like that. Peter Bunting, productivity, efficiency, and competitiveness. This is a made up ministry. This is scrap. All of them something here go under the. Eh?
You know, should I be security? You know, I'm security man.
Kitty, you are the only security minister for ever get robbed. We are moving.
Another, Navi, nobody knows what that ministry is. What is productivity, efficiency, and competitiveness?
This is the Ministry of Economic Growth and Industries. This is under Andrew Holmes. This is literally a subtopic, a theme under Andrew Holmes' ministry. So that can go on.
Yeah, but it don't make no sense because competitiveness, look at it, productivity can span right across every single other ministry same way, you know.
Amen. Amen.
Efficiency as well, you know. And then competitiveness, you know.
But efficiency would have been RJ Marks. That is RJ Marks ministry alone. So he must shadow RJ
But
Marks.
efficiency can fall under thing there too. Fly green
Tourism.
with agriculture and tourism too.
That's
So
why I'm saying it's subtopics.
But they can't do nothing, you know, because the ministry don't make no farmer. Well, they must have themselves still, so they can go on. Can't stay like that.
Me here say,
oh, Squitty, them name.
So maybe just needs to make up certain things and it look like man or something.
Oh,
But now
these are the Ghostbuster. The Ghostbuster cabinet. I saw it named Ghostbusters. Mark Golden and the Ghostbusters.
That is what I was going to say. What are the Navi? Barry and Navi are two young people. Let me tell you something. I don't know the talk about the Whopper Ghost. Because we never use Frank to talk about before you come in here. But we try use before you use the word ghost and shadow. Can't be afraid, you know. All right.
So you have Data Campbell, Ima, agriculture, fisheries, and food security. So Ima Shadow, Fly Green, nothing wrong with that. I know why the food security added. So you have Anthony Hilton, trade, industry, and global logistics. Again, this is a theme song because Auburn Hill Ministry and Kamina Johnson Ministry collides here in a trade, industry, and global logistics. So Ima Shadow Auburn Hill and Ima Shadow Kamina Johnson Smith when it comes down to trade, global logistics, and trade. Philip Powell, Energy and Telecommunications. This makes sense. Andrea Perkins, Tourism and Linkages. I don't know what the linkages are because tourism. I don't know. I don't know. You're Squitty.
No, the linkages are between ministry, the industry, agriculture, and one next one.
But why them I get theme songs? You never ask them for theme songs. Ask them for shadow ministry.
Well, if you have the album, you know, you have songs that you chop on the album because that can be the ministry of that.
Alright. Creative industries literally falls under culture, tourism. Because Ed Bartlett literally has what is it? Well, Ari, you know, wait name. Tourism enhancement board literally sponsors the creative.
Yeah, and then creative industries are like the crafts, the arts, and all of them, which is separate from culture per se.
So that place the TD course.
Yeah, TD
yeah, man.
And the tourism enhancement board too. Alright, culture. I don't know. So she a shadow Ed. She a shadow Babsy Grange, and she shadowing Dana Maris Dixon and Rhoda Moy Crawford because she have information. So she a shadow 3 people one time. Burchell, going down the line. Angela Brongard, social protection and social transformation. I have no idea what is this. This is a social security. So she a shadow Perdell Charles.
Cliff said today, what is this? Cliff, you say, what is this? What ministry is this? You know whether you guys like it or not? Dr. Angela Bromberg was being demoted.
No, she has been, because she did at one point, Navi, remember correctly, she did also a shadow Kamina for something as well.
Yeah, she was shadowing Kamina. So you have the big bad Damian Crawford, education and early childhood development. Yeah, that
don't make no sense because education and early childhood that fall right in that one. So we don't need that.
Yeah, but this is the funny thing is
him lose skill. Him lose the skill part and they had skills the last time.
But why education, youth skills and information is one ministry. It's always been one ministry because if you look at it, it is just one ministry. The education minister is the information minister. That makes a lot of sense. So I don't know why them switch it out. You understand, Harry? That makes a lot of sense that the education minister is the information minister. But
no, man, I think for that Navi that part because we did do that. When we did spin it off and give us information. So we did cause that. But them apparently don't know how to merge it back. Because so we have a problem where
the ministry gets it back,
No man, we have it back, but them couldn't put it together. So when they kick her off with education and early childhood development, nobody knows where them throw skills because who handles skills?
We are going down the line. So you have health and wellness. That's the only thing them never change. So you have a dunce person like Webel Hines, a shadow Pernell and Babsy for labor
Yeah,
and
you know,
sports. I
you
don't
can't do nothing
understand.
else. So.
I don't understand. Say why am I shadow two persons, labor and sports. Why do you take off sports off wait name there? And then you have Denise Daly, another space, another parliament, gender, the elderly and person with disabilities. This is literally so she has shadow Babsy, and then she take off piece of if she take out a theme or a section out of Pernell's Ministry of Social Security, because I don't understand the elderly and person with disabilities. That is literally just social security.
And then our second speaker, Heather Miller Bennett. Remember I said them just want to fill out them thing, you know, them want to give people so-called work.
So you have Kenneth Russell, Rural and Community Development, you know, and then Rural and Community Development. I don't know what that is, because I don't know why that need a separate spokesperson, because them still have who them for answer to for right here. So Desmond, them still have to answer to Desmond for this.
Local government answer.
Yeah. So why 10 persons are shadow Desmond?
And then remember, this is not rural did tied with land settlements too. So I don't know why them spin off this and split it in a two.
So you have Lawton cousin with the land settlements and titling. So this is the only ministry that is actually shadowing somebody other from finance. Lawton cousin, Ima shadow Babsy. Ima shadow Bobby.
Yeah, Montague, yeah.
Finance and health.
I'll try making go back at him.
So we have Ian Hill. So Ian Hill is the luckiest person, the duncest people them. Ima shadow Matthew. Then we get to Ian, Ima shadow Matthew and Wheatless. I don't know how water and special products combine. Because this is the time.
All the thought. Ian Hills is not done. Ian Hills is a road scholar. Just so you know.
No. For me, Antipetal him is a dunce. Him is a dunce. For me. You know I'm gonna like him already.
But now remember saying the tea for the pipe them when he water down there. So they put
him back at water for going to thief more pipe.
But guess you know, that's an Antipetal. Then put him, guess who he must shadow? He must shadow the Prime Minister, you know. He must shadow the the Prime Minister.
You see how he behave like he smoke up something sometimes, like he high.
So guess what? I tell you, so he must shadow Matthew Samuda, he must shadow Wheatley, and he must shadow the Prime Minister. So he must shadow 3 people at once, Squitty.
So they prepare to see him a lot on TV because he love the media.
So environment and climate resilience. This is so again, Matthew have 2 persons that shadow him one time. So Omar and Ian are shadow Matthew because Matthew also has the environment and climate portfolio. So you have 2 people are shadow Matthew.
But this is not it. Remember, so you know God here will not talk about it. That's why I said the water down Westmoreland to wash them out in the sea.
Alright, so Richard Azan is gone back a road and works.
God gone he's back the market again.
I them have Dwayne Vaz as his deputy. So here it is now. Floyd Morris now is shadowing the Prime Minister. But here you
can't see.
So the Prime Minister have a next person shadow him. But Harry, I don't understand sustainable living. Because sustainable living can fall under health, sustainable living can fall under climate, sustainable living can fall under social security.
It can fall under labor.
Exactly. So again, so Florida shadow the Prime Minister.
No, but even think upon that Navi. Remember no, environment and climate change, that they did name, you know, they get resilience, like they want to be fancy, should actually have sustainable living. Or
yeah,
you can put
it could have applied to health and wellness too. It could have, like him and Christopher Tufton too, because sustainable living can fall under health.
Yeah, but them now go get, them not get.
No, them claim say they not take the money, sir, but me could hear what go on.
Then no, hold on, me know. All our young people not tell me. When them get paid,
there's no money for them to shadow.
No, man, but understand this, you know. Yeah, so most of them are MPs, you know. So most of them, I remember I think the pay scale moved from 14 mil, Navi. I remember exactly.
No, it's 14 mil them I get. The MP.
14 mil. So they don't need to get no more money.
Them not get no more money. Them are the same
Even if they could get money, they're supposed to get
MP, but not as a minister.
Yeah, but
It's not a minister.
wait now, if you let me Mark Golding and say make it look like say them are gonna reject the P and you know he might try something like the PNP them heading up. I said, boy, them man working but them not take no money. Enough PNP gonna run with it and say, boy, the man work for free, them not take no money from the government for the job with them all.
But remember, look, you know, remember we still wait to know which charity fee money I got to, you know, because I know they reach there.
But them not get no money.
So we have
Remember that Mark Golding saying.
Dana Scott Matley. So Dana Scott Matley is shadowing Kamina when it comes down to foreign. I don't know about the regional and diaspora affairs, but it's just foreign affairs again. So Dana Scott Matley is the only one shadowing somebody again. She's shadowing Kamina. Fitz Jackson is shadowing. No. She's just a spokesperson. You hear her talk about the UN delegation already. So you hear her talk about it. You said no, say a bag of marching band now is making people anyway. Now we have the great Fitz Jackson, I did better year boy Fitz Jackson. He's a national security spokesperson.
The theme ministry don't make no sense. Here's why. When Mark Golding know about defense, remember say used to be national security and defense, you know, right? Why Mark Golding have defense and constitutional affairs? It should have been justice and constitutional affairs together, and then national security and defense. All because they want to give Zulika just a position in.
Because you want buy out the constitutional argument. That's why.
But here the man
but he don't need defense. Remember now, how him coming out, he might take justice, shadow justice somebody for years, you know.
Harry.
Right, so we don't know how him end up with defense.
But here the drama here, you know.
Well, I didn't have it. Jellica say the people if you buy one toy gun for you and I carry home and police you, then we charge them and give them 15 years prison. But the area no picking no one toy gun, they want.
But that is not the G-Keeper. That is not the scenario, you know. That is not what the government is saying. If you're using it for criminal intent,
exactly.
So she has spin the argument out of proportion, and she knows she's a liar. She just a bit stupid.
You just want to be misleading, just like their leader.
Just want to be them and fight with the people. That's all she wants.
But you see all these shadow ministers.
Let me finish. We have Natalie Lita Garvey. She's local government and participatory democracy. I don't know what that is. Anti-Pedal, you want to inform me. I don't know. I don't know what is. Then you have Zuluka Jess. She's a justice minister. I don't know why Mark Golding take PCR our ministry. Then you have Isaac Buchanan, Youth and Human Rights. I don't know why Isaac
but human rights fall under constitutional rights.
Well, listen, I don't know why.
Them foolishness that come publish.
Why them have Isaac have PISA Damien ministry, and I don't know why Isaac has PISA Ziluka's ministry and Mark Golding's ministry. So everybody, so you have so Squitty, in all you have three to 2 persons that shadow 3 persons, because Andrew Holness have about 4 people that shadow him, you know. And Matthew Samuda have
why they couldn't push up Isaac, not justice. Based on him in background, the fact that he can't even become a JP, it's like inappropriate for him to speak on justice. Not get your react.
But people, the shadow coming must talk about the matter about you. Little young boy no here, and when him come from here.
No, but you see the thing with it, in fact, you know, it can be, you can spin. If you say you can actually talk on justice, and here's why. Because he can easily come out and say, oh, Mr. said the justice system work, because him falter and him pay him price and pay him dues to society.
But he
can't say anything at all when want to say, but if the truth be told, He lied on the JP application. And me sure no say if you go back and do proper checks and balances, and links make him get in a way in a year. Alright.
So that's certainly link that we don't want to touch on Squitty program.
So I'm going to make the panel discuss it, Squitty. That is it. So in our Squitty, I tell you what I got no Squitty. I tell you what really I got anti-petal. You got a organized like a happen, you know. A organized because guess what? When they keep them press conference for no matter, they're gonna have 3 to 4 persons because 3 to 4 persons ministry to split up. So every time they have a press conference is a tag team Ghostbusters thing because 3 persons are gonna have the same press conference because guess what? Somebody gonna have a piece of land title, somebody gonna have a piece of urban renewal. So all of them something that make no sense. Because
But you know, Navi, when me look upon it, you know, these people I'm put in place is for obstruct what go on, the progress. And that them I come find. I'm a come for try obstruct what go on, and with this channel and every other else channel out there, we have to focus on this for tell the people them say, don't listen to these people. Cause them propaganda machine a come out hard, you know. I'm gonna try obstruct with the government.
Yeah,
But them can't stop it. Them can't stop it.
You see, when I think to Navi, when I think you never zone in, but probably I told me know offer very well. Keisha Anderson, right? Where they them secretary treasurer or whatever them call it. Keisha still on JMB board.
she's like my auntie.
She was yeah. But here's the thing with her, Zine. She sits on JMB's board. Cool. She's also the CEO of Apex Radiology. Both of which 2 companies in a problem. And you tell me say you are gonna take up. I make she the spokesperson for trade, industry, and global logistics. The same person we couldn't get 2 equipment for coming in the country for save them scanning business, them radiology business. You remember the big show about the gas station? Mm-hmm. Me ask her, because me the shareholder in Apex Radiology when they just got on the stock market. I made the AGM. I asked her 2 questions, and up to this day, 2 years later, I'm still away for the answer. Can't answer nothing.
She's a very type of lady because she's one of the head of the alumni boards. She's one of the head of the alumni boards, and this is just her personality. You know what type of woman she is. So it was not surprising that Mark Golding took her as a treasurer of the People's National Party.
Oh, she had the other work at Alumina where they call the people them. I want that.
Illuminati.
Illuminati, oh.
But I don't know, Harry. I find it very confusing that the Prime Minister has like 4 persons. You know, just imagine say one person gonna say something and then they're gonna say, oh, a misinformation, and they're gonna take years to get the public for now say that is not how it goes. And then you have a different person because they're so disorganized. This is what I'm worried about. They themselves are so disorganized.
Don't worry about
one person will say something and then the next person say, and that's how it go.
Robert Marley did they beat them down.
No, but the thing is
Disruptive.
I tell you.
The only person, the only newcomer over PNP will make sense. And I mean I said it, and a Raman. Ferguson's son.
Yeah,
are the only one that makes sense. Him and the only somebody over that side that will make sense.
As Cliff you said today, where Mark gonna be a goal in there is just to make all of the people happy. That's what I'm gonna do.
It's something video.
Yeah, I'm gonna try, cause no, them are come on.
Well, everybody probably happy except the one man who can take him down. And that him no about.
Remember, say enough people promise something, enough promising give out, only promise. Oh, so man still there because all of the blind man they know. Remember, say they have him overseen a helicopter. I may want to jump out a helicopter.
But all them things that we them have are just some shadowness them are doing. So and I like them can make any change in the country. Anyway.
But the funniest thing is,
no laws, nothing. Them is a shadow.
Them can't pass.
let me tell you something. You see Putin, let me tell you how disruptive they are. You see Putin, Donald Scott Motley at the Foreign Affairs Shadow Minister. is what is the type of disruption they are going to bring to Jamaica, because they're trying to make Jamaica divided on a matter. Honestly speaking, Harry, even you know where my allegiance lies. I will say Jamaica, stay out of people's business. That is all. People are gonna say we're cruel. If we can do nothing about it, there's nothing Jamaica can do to help the people in need. You think so? We're gonna just get up? We have so much. Some part we have to put it. We have to put Jamaica first. We have to put Jamaica first.
That's true. Because me stand for one thing and me get beat in the feet and me still hold my ground firm. You said whatever happened over here, I don't know why we take up the way. Soldiers them are fling over there because it's a losing battle, you know. So why we are sending people over there? Imagine that is a neighbor, right? It's a neighbor that you know. But yet still them are gonna ask why we not send nothing from Palestine. How the next side of the world business with we ask kick in a safety and whatever. When the Palestine then did it.
Listen, when
like with neighbor, with next Caribbean country, if we can like put in a helping and it makes sense. But when, as you say, when it comes to Far East and them places, we look for business about it.
But guess what? I don't hear.
Business about them things.
I don't hear Donald Scott money, but here where people are hypocritical, Harry. Listen to this with your antithetical. They're walking out on one country, but the US are their biggest allies. So if you go walk out on the country, like why are you not gonna walk out on the US? All of them satellites, sitting ducks, including Motley and all of them. If you are going to walk out on one, why don't walk out on the other? What I'm saying.
What the justification? What are the justification?
They're a bunch of fools.
Besides being a follower.
They're a bunch of fools. That's what they are.
But guess what? When South Africa was in apartheid, I don't hear these people coming out. Sudan is going through one of the worst situations in modern history. I don't hear these people talking, but them more would be promoting other people.
Navi, just listen to this. When Canada, US, and the UK impose visa sanctions on Jamaicans, like when they have it with them and saying, well, first of all, Jamaica was one of the first Caribbean countries where they imposed visa on for all our countries them. Because before even Canada,
you travel admired.
No man, visa before you could have come to Canada up until 1983, 84, visa free.
Yeah. You just get an invitation letter and they pick you up at the airport. That was it.
Show off on we.
Yep.
When them impose visa upon we in Canada, Jamaicans we don't have to get any visa. We just need our ticket to come. None of them never go and say, look at our Caribbean brother, our sisters, Jamaica, and talk to
me. True man, you're talking the damn truth.
Right? So I don't like say if we go run and follow back on Mia, that can help we in any shape or form because they know business to it.
Have you heard of the people talk about Mia in our own country?
Yeah, diamond to thyself. Then never look out to it. And when we start to go after them country, then take we come upside down, like Humpty Dumpty.
I said we are beggar. We are beggars.
Listen, people. I heard our foreign affairs minister in French addressing the nation. Who on the PNP side could do such a stellar job? It tells you that we're a class act and we elect the government that's right for the country. And don't worry about the tag team approach that they're going to use in parliament. You're losers. Don't worry about it.
You're losers. We just talk about the disinformation in the public. We're not talking about them. And them we are worried about.
People know.
Well, if you notice today, I think there was a release from the ministry regarding the walking out and the GLP in the first time.
No, tomorrow is the briefing. They just announced it.
Well, today they made a statement today, and I heard it on Nationwide, and they addressed this walking out situation. And I think it was very clear. I heard Ricardo read something this evening.
Oh yeah, Kamina addressed it.
Exactly.
She said that Jamaica's stance to stay neutral is been a part of diplomatic process for ever since. They're not going to vote on anything. They recognize Palestine as a state, and that's the only thing that they're going to do. They're not going to get into people's conflict.